Hi everyone, don't hesitate to skip this video. As a human being, there are things you must know and do that'll positively enhance your life as God's living breed. Listen carefully to this audiobook. What you know today can save you tomorrow. Welcome to today's episode on Mastering Life in Today's World. Chapter 12. Mastering Adversity, Turning Pain into Power. Adversity is not optional in life. No one escapes hardship. The question is not whether you will face pain, the question is how you will respond when it arrives. Some allow adversity to define them. Others allow it to refine them. The difference lies in perspective, emotional maturity, spiritual grounding, and the willingness to extract power from pain. This chapter explores how suffering shapes strength, how to extract lessons from hard seasons, how forgiveness and healing create emotional freedom, and how you can rewrite your life narrative into one of resilience and purpose. Adversity can either bury you or build you. Mastery begins when you choose the latter. Why suffering shapes strength. Growth rarely happens in comfort. Muscles strengthen through resistance. Character develops through challenge. Wisdom emerges through experience. Scripture does not deny suffering, it reframes it. Consider it pure joy whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. James 1 verses 2-3. Trials produce perseverance. Perseverance builds character. Character strengthens leadership, resilience, and emotional depth. The professional reality of adversity. From years of coaching individuals across industries and life stages, one pattern is consistent. Those who avoid discomfort stagnate. Those who endure and reflect grow stronger. Adversity develops. Emotional intelligence. You learn to manage fear, disappointment, and uncertainty. Clarity of values. Hardship reveals what truly matters. Inner stability. External instability forces internal grounding. Empathy. Pain deepens compassion for others. Comfort may entertain you, but suffering trains you. Romans 5 verses 3-4 affirms. We also glory in our sufferings because we know that suffering produces perseverance. Perseverance, character, and character, hope. Notice the progression. Suffering is not the end. It is the beginning of transformation. Like, comment, share, follow, and subscribe if you are inspired by this audiobook. Extracting lessons from hard seasons. Pain without reflection becomes trauma. Pain with reflection becomes wisdom. Many people go through hardship but fail to grow because they never pause to ask, what is this teaching me? What patterns must change? What strength is being built? Hard seasons as classrooms. Every setback carries information. Failure teaches preparation and humility. Betrayal teaches discernment and boundaries. Financial struggle teaches stewardship. Loss teaches perspective and gratitude. Professionally, high-performing individuals do not waste crises. They conduct personal audits during adversity. What did I overlook? Where did emotion override wisdom? What skills must I strengthen? Proverbs 24 verse 16 reminds us, for though the righteous fall 7 times, they rise again. Falling is not failure. Remaining down is. The discipline of reflection. After a difficult season, write down what happened. Identify what you controlled and what you did not. Extract one lesson. Create one adjustment moving forward. Hard seasons are painful, but they are also directional. They redirect priorities, expose weaknesses, and refine purpose. Without reflection, suffering feels meaningless. With reflection, suffering becomes strategic. Forgiveness, healing, and emotional freedom. Unresolved pain hardens the heart. Bitterness may feel like protection, but it becomes a prison. Forgiveness is not weakness. It is emotional liberation. Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other, just as in Christ God forgave you. Ephesians 4 verse 32. Understanding forgiveness properly. Forgiveness does not mean excusing injustice, re-entering harmful situations, ignoring consequences. Forgiveness means releasing resentment, refusing to let pain control your future, choosing freedom over revenge. When you hold on to bitterness, the offender may move on, but you remain emotionally bound. Healing is a process. Healing requires acknowledgement. Do not deny the hurt. Expression. Process emotions in healthy ways, journaling, counsel, prayer. Perspective. See the situation within the broader story of your life. Release. Consciously let go of resentment. Jesus modeled forgiveness even in suffering. Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. Luke 23 verse 34. That level of maturity transforms pain into power. Emotional freedom restores clarity, reduces stress, and renews strength. Rewriting your life narrative. Your story matters, but the meaning you assign to it matters more. Two individuals can experience similar adversity. One becomes bitter, the other becomes better. The difference lies in narrative. The victim narrative versus the victor narrative. Victim narrative. Why does this always happen to me? My life is ruined. I will never recover. Victor narrative. This is painful, but I will grow. This season is shaping me. I will use this experience to strengthen others. Joseph's story in Scripture demonstrates this shift. After betrayal, slavery, and imprisonment, he declared, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good." Genesis 50 verse 20. That is narrative transformation. Like, comment, share, follow, and subscribe if you are inspired by this audiobook. How to rewrite your story. Acknowledge the pain honestly. Identify the growth emerging. Define the strength developed. Decide the future direction. Your past may explain you, but it does not have to define you. You can choose to see adversity as preparation for leadership, training for endurance, refinement of purpose. When narrative changes, identity strengthens. The hidden power within adversity. Adversity often reveals strengths you did not know you possessed. Courage under pressure, creativity in limitation, faith in uncertainty, leadership in crisis. Isaiah 43 verse 2 assures, "When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned." Notice the wording, not if, but when. Hardship is certain. Defeat is not. Practical framework for turning pain into power. Step 1. Pause. Do not react impulsively. Process intentionally. Step 2. Reflect. Ask, what is this teaching me? Step 3. Strengthen. Identify one skill, mindset, or habit to develop. Step 4. Release. Forgive and let go of bitterness. Step 5. Reframe. Rewrite the narrative from victimhood to growth. Step 6. Use it. Help someone else with the wisdom you gained. Pain becomes power when it serves purpose. Conclusion. From survival to mastery. Mastering adversity is not about denying pain. It is about transforming it. Suffering shapes strength. Reflection extracts wisdom. Forgiveness restores freedom. Narrative transformation empowers identity. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him. Romans 8 verse 28. Not all things are good, but good can come from all things. When you embrace adversity as a refining force rather than a destructive one, you rise above circumstances. You build resilience. You deepen wisdom. You strengthen faith. Pain may visit you, but it does not have to rule you. Master adversity, and you master yourself. Thanks for listening. Kindly like, follow or subscribe to our channel so you do not miss out on our next episode. God bless you.